I've worked at a bunch of camps through my life, but something about Camp IVEY, just the more one-on-one experience and the camper interaction where it's just tailored specifically to every camper's needs and what works best for them. We've just really made it unique and just customized to each child where they have the best experience possible.
It was really awesome to see all the work we've been putting into it finally come into fruition. The day one when the kids got off the bus, that was just amazing. Just finally getting to be a part of what you've been working for so long and just seeing all the smiling kids, that was awesome.
I was really excited to work with Camp IVEY because their criteria doesn't require a diagnosis. It kind of includes all the kids that fall through the cracks of the other summer camps out there.
My camper Livy that I've worked with has been amazing. The first day she showed up was really nervous. Mom was warning me the day before she's gonna be nervous. Showed off the bus, was kind of timid, but we just dove right into activities, and we've made the decision where we're trying everything once. If we hate it, we'll never do it again, but she has yet to not like anything we've tried. I think one of the things I've loved doing the most with Livy was actually fishing. We went out fishing, and she has wanted to fish since the first day she got here, and so we finally got to do it, and we were not a fan of touching the worms, but once we got Mr. Chandler to do that for us, Livy went out there and just sat on the dock, and she let me teach her how to cast it, and she got doing it on her own. And then she just sat there and would keep reeling in and keep checking for fish. So we're actually going out tonight to try to catch our first big fish.
I get to work with Ruby this week, which is really awesome. This is her first time at any kind of summer camp. We got to climb a rock wall, and she'd never done that before. And we also got to jump on a bungee trampoline that pulled her way up in the air. And she's pretty quiet, but when that thing pulled her way up in the air, she was waving and she was shouting and she was, "Hey, look at me, hey, look at me." And it was like the biggest grin on her face from all week long. And that's probably my favorite memory from this week.
Today, during archery, one little girl came up to me and she had never shot a bow before. She said that she had never really done anything outside before, that she hadn't really ever been to the camp experience, and that she'd always wanted to shoot a bow and arrow. And we hit the target finally, and she started jumping up and down. Just seeing them all just get out of their shell and just experience the camp and just enjoy themselves has been really blessing.
Here they kind of get to be independent. They kind of get to learn what like their special talents and abilities are. And through that grows like their confidence. They get to make friends, they get to be more social. They get to meet a lot of people that are just like them and a lot of people that are different from them. And I think that all of that whole experience just grows them a lot.
There's nothing like this that I'm aware of in this area, and just there's such a need for it. There are so many kids in this community and this population that are so underserved in terms of getting this camp experience and getting to be their own person and growing in their identity, growing in their confidence. That is what this camp is bringing to them, and I just can't stress enough like how much I've loved watching them all grow into it, and just I want it to keep going and get bigger, and I can't wait to come back next year.
Everybody was one community, everybody was together, everybody was having fun. There's no like fear of being made fun of, there's no fear of being an outsider. Everybody was just one cohesive group. That's what we're here for, and to make everybody feel included, give everybody a camp experience. And to hear that is actually happening is giving me chills. I mean, it's just an amazing thing to be part of.
I think that getting the word out and getting more awareness about kids that have developmental delays and don't necessarily look that much different from everybody else, but are different and special in their own unique ways, and just them being able to be out here and get that independence is priceless.